Hey, what's up, guys? It's JCJohnson. Sorry I'm a little late on going live. I probably won't be able to read comments because of my vision and stuff. I decided to try to go live. I just bought a new phone. I really wanted to buy um, a new computer equipment for my, you know, channel and stuff to give you guys at home who are watching, if you're able to be watching, um, my live show and stuff. More importantly, I have stuff I need to talk to you guys about. I am back home at my house after recovering from a brain injury. I was gone for a month because I had a brain injury, and but also again, I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded a video or in a long while. If I haven't, uh, right now, I am currently sitting on my bed and stuff at home because I have to charge my new phone and stuff. But um, what happened? Of course, I did. I think I did promise to tell you guys that of what happened of how I had got the brain injury. I was laying here on my bed and I had got up and I was on the phone with a friend of mine. I can't. I'm not going to disclose any his name or anything like that because I don't want to do that, 'cause, and stuff. But considering he has not given me any permission to give out his name, so I'm not going to do that out of protection for him. Anyways, I was just on the phone with him and we were just chatting, as normal. And so knowing that I have issues with being able to walk because I have a hard time getting around right now because my feet are kind of messed up, but I'm gonna get that taken care of. Um, so I was laying in the bed talking, and I was on the phone, and then I get up and I walked down the hallway and I lost control and I slipped and fell because I was dizzy, and plus I had a headache for 2 days straight. And so I slipped and fell and I kept losing consciousness, and I ended up having to go to the hospital. And then the hospital that I was at transported me from their hospital in Jerseyville to Barnes Hospital. Which, by the way, if anybody at Barnes Hospital, if y'all are watching, thank you so much. I appreciate it for all the medical help and medical attention y'all had given me. Um, y'all helped me out a lot. Thank you so much. So a big shout out to Barnes Hospital for the care that they had given me, especially for the time that I was in the hospital for quite some time that I was there. But anyways, my brain had where I guess I had a bruise on the back of my brain, and eventually my brain swelled up and I lost memory. Thank God now that I have my memory back and everything, which is good. Afterwards, I was staying at my mom's house recovering, and then I decided that it was time for me to come home. So I got a way to get I found a way to get home, and so which now I am back at home. I'm okay and everything, and stuff. Now before the next thing that I want to talk about, I just have to say Boogie2988, Jesse Ridgway, aka McJugger Nuggets, Kid Behind the Camera, aka Michael Green. If all of you guys are watching, I want to say, Boogie2988, man, that was an awesome, epic prank you pulled on Jesse. Jesse, I'm sorry that you went through the trauma of that prank, man, but you kind of did deserve it. I hate to say it, um, but I'm sure, hopefully, everything's all good with you and Boogie and Michael. It seems to be, but sorry about all the trauma you went through. I hope you recover from the trauma and everything. I really do. I honestly really do hope that you recover. Um, Boogie, you look like you're doing so good. I'm proud of you for as far as you came with you know your weight loss and all that. And also, I should mention, Swift, if you're also watching this video as well, congratulations on making it as far as you have with your channel and the subscribers and viewers. Thank you for providing the content, which I really did enjoy watching. And Swift, if you don't know me, my name is JCJohnson here on YouTube. Um, would love to meet you, man. You seem real. You seem awesome. Jesse, I would like to meet you sometime too. And Boogie, I would like to meet you as well. Michael, sorry about the fact that I heard that you're going through, what you're going through as far as losing weight and being a diabetic, man. I know you'll get through it. I have faith in you, my friend. Um, Now Matt Paulman, POV, if you're watching as well, you seem pretty awesome. The time that amount of the times that I've communicated with you on the phone, man, you seem really cool. I hope that you enjoy living in South Carolina. You seem, like I said, you seem really, really cool. I hope that I get to meet you and we can hang out, stuff like that. Maybe do a song or something, because I would love that. Um, you know, um, and Jeff, I also want to like to say I'm sorry about the trauma you experienced as well. I hope that your knees are, healing better, and congratulations on your weight loss as well. You know, I can see you're really doing well for yourself, man. You seem awesome. Um, that's all I have to say as far as all that. So big shout out to everybody that I just mentioned on my channel. Big shout out to all y'all. Um, Now another thing I want to say is here at my town, there is a local bar here at my town. It's called I think it's called Stacy's Bar and Grill. I think I don't know if or just Bar and Grill or something. I don't know here in town. Usually I'd go there to hang out, maybe try to make some friends here because I don't really have much friends here in the town I live in, which is, I can't really disclose the town that I'm in, but um, I went there. The people that that work at the bar and the owner, granted that they are nice people, but I'm sorry to say that I have to give them the review that is deserving, and I kind of have to say that this review that they are deserving is not the review they were probably expecting to have. But I had experience of being thrown out, and I will explain why, but I'll get to that in just a minute. But yes, the bar is very nice. The bartender would usually ask me if I wanted a beer or two, and sometimes she would offer me a water, and I would accept the water. But this time she didn't offer me a water. She just asked was, do you want anything, or a beer? And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I'm fine. And I was gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette. Yeah, again, yeah, because of course, yes, I do smoke cigarettes, and I probably shouldn't, but I do, unfortunately. Anyway, so I went outside first time, went and got a cigarette, smoked a cigarette, and then I came back in and sat there, was watching the game, and one lady, of course, yeah, she was drunk, and uh, I had to, I was talking to her, and she was talking to the bartender, of course, as well. And we were all um, kind of just, making a conversation about, past relationships, because I had a past relationship of one girl who cheated on me. She um, used to do things that she shouldn't, that I probably shouldn't really mention. I'm not really going to go much into detail, but she treated me very poorly and bad and caused our relationship to fail. And I was talking, just trying to make a conversation about all that. And then I turned around and was watching, the football game that they had on there. I was still waiting for the bartender to offer me a water, which I would have briefly, accepted, which, water's good for you and stuff. I wouldn't have mind except water and stuff, but they didn't. And then all of a sudden, this dude walks up to me and tells me that I need to leave. Of course, he's not an employee or an owner. He's just a customer, and I guess at that time I didn't know that the bartender had sent him over there to ask me to leave, but he did. So he asked me to leave, and I said, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just watching the game, trying to make friends, make conversations with some people, kind of, make friends. I'm not really bothering it, or I'm not really necessarily trying to bother anybody. I was just sitting there watching the game. And he's like, well, that's not, well, he's like, it ain't free TV, I get it, you know, but I was just there, just trying to hang out, because that's the only place I thought that I could hang out at, but then I get, and of course, I willingly left, because I didn't want to make a scene or, make a fight or cause a fight or whatever, or cause a scene or something, I just left. And so I get home, I call the place, I tell them that I'm not happy, of course, well, I tell them who I am, and I tell them I'm not happy because I was thrown out of a place the way that I shouldn't have been thrown out. The bartender just basically admitted she wanted me to leave anyways, and she purposely had somebody throw me out, and because I wasn't buying a beer, and the fact that she said I was making people uncomfortable, and I guess just um, my presence, I guess, being there without, even if I knowing that I wasn't bothering anybody or doing anything wrong. I guess she just didn't like me, or with my presence being there, I guess, or something, and the fact that I didn't buy anything, which I understand. When you're at a place like that, they expect you to spend money there, but I didn't have money to spend on a beer, or anything like that. I was just hoping that I'd get a water, which is something to drink, and she didn't offer it to me. So I thought, well, I'll just go back outside again, go smoke a cigarette, and then come back and maybe ask if I can get a water. Well, I didn't get that chance because the guy decided to come up to me and throw me out because he was told to by the bartender, and the bartender was like, "Sweetie, you weren't buying anything, and you were making people feel uncomfortable." And the next day, I talked to the day manager, and she kind of said the same thing. And I told her, I said, well, your place is gonna this place here, since you guys treated me poorly and threw me out in a very poorly like manner. If you guys had a problem with me, you should have talked to me about it. And if you still thought it was the best for me to leave and not come back, or leave, or whatever, I would have, I wouldn't have cared, and I would have understood. But it's just the way how they did it was very rude and wrong for them to throw me out like that. So as far as that the bar and grill here in town, you're not getting 5 stars from me. In fact, you're getting, I had to say it, no star from me. Not one. And I'm not backing down on my review. The that serv that was very poorly serviced right there. I mean, for the most part, yes. During those times, I've been to that place quite a bit of time, knowing that none of them had a problem with me before. I would have given them, 5 stars from me, but I just, the way how they treated me that night, yeah, I don't recommend anyone going to that bar. Period, because and especially um, any of my friends who live back home in Missouri, I don't, or family for that matter, I do not personally um, advise them to even try to check out that place, because I don't want my friends or my family being treated very poorly like I was treated. So um, the bar and grill here in the town I live in, I'm sorry you guys are not getting 5 stars from me. I'm sorry. And now the Pickers Market. Now that I did see interesting stuff, but not enough. Not interesting enough, you know, for me or whatever. But the place seemed kind of the and of course, I still want to give or still giving that place no stars, that bar and grill no stars as well, because a lady from the that was working her booth in the Pickers Market next to the store, when she or next to the place, when she went in to go use the bathroom, they refused to let her go to the bathroom because the person who organized that event wasn't providing porta potties, and so she also was being treated very poorly. So for that place to treat anybody like that, they deserve no star. So I honestly don't recommend anyone, especially anyone who watches my channel here in town. If you are watching this, do not go to that bar and grill place because they will treat you very poorly, and I would not wish that on anyone. Not even my own, not even my biggest enemy. If I had one, I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Um, so that's as far as the review goes. The food, I don't know if it's any good because I didn't get a chance to taste the food or anything like that because they treated me very poorly. So I don't know as far as giving you a good review on that. And but the service was just not good. So that's the one review on that. But however, the hospital I went to, of course, about a month ago or so, the food was excellent there. At Barnes Hospital, of course, I didn't mind hospital food, but yeah. And I kind of did let that place of business know that I was going to give them a review, the bar and grill place. So now that's been said that that place has got a bad review, you know, from me, because that's my personally opinion, and stuff. So I don't know how much long that I'm gonna be on here, because I just wanted to go live for a minute and give out a review, and stuff. For the place, and of course it's some of the advice that as far as going to that place, because like I said, I don't recommend it. Now the other restaurants here in town, they seem pretty good. I've tasted food at this Mexican restaurant here in town. It is very wonderful, very good food. I love it. I recommend people going there. I can't remember the name. I'll try to remember if I can find out what the name is, and let y'all know in on that. I do personally think that y'all would like that restaurant. There's a restaurant that's also here in town, uh, called Granny's. It's a very good restaurant. The food is very wonderful, very good. I would give them 5 stars. So is that Mexican restaurant. I'd give them 5 stars as well. Um, Also, the dollar store here, they of course they're like any other dollar store, so they're good. Um, um, I haven't yet given a review on this hair salon place that I'm fixing to be going to Tuesday, so I will be doing a review on that. I just don't know when yet. But yes, Granny's food, awesome. It's very good. I recommend. I would absolutely would not mind recommending my friends and family to go there. Any fellow YouTubers who travel towards this way, I would recommend y'all going there because I think you guys would like Granny's food. The Mexican restaurant, I would recommend y'all going to because I think y'all would like it. But don't go to that. I recommend y'all not to go to the bar and grill here in town where I live here, because I don't want y'all to get treated very poorly like I was, um, and stuff. Especially you, Matt Paulman, and Matt Paulman, if you're watching this, buddy, still watching some videos of you. I love the music, man. It's good music. Keep up the good work, bro. Um, and like I said, Michael, I know you're going through a hard time, man. Um, you'll get through it. I know you will. Um, I know you've been thinking of your dad and stuff. In fact, I sometimes will watch his videos because I do enjoy watching his videos. He was pretty awesome and funny, and I still miss watching him hanging out with you and all the good times you and Angry Grandpa had, and those were some good times you guys had, and I know you're missing him, bro. And I know, and man, I know what it's like to lose somebody that you love dearly. I don't, however, I know that I don't know what it's like to lose a father or a mother. Of course, not that you've lost a mom or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but like I said, I do know what it's like to lose a friend. Because I know you said your dad was like your best friend and stuff like that. So I know how it feels to lose a best friend through death. So I have some, understand of how you feel and all your issues that you're facing in life right now. I understand, and I know that you'll get through it. I have faith in you that you'll get through it. Um, just know that I'm here for you, man. If you ever need anything, you're welcome to contact me at at any chance you have or anytime you want. Matt Paulman, your friend, has my phone number. You can get it from him or anyone that I give out advice to on my channel. My cell phone number is posted there on my channel in the description in the about section on my channel. You can get my cell phone number there if you need to, or you can just message me on Facebook, or you can message me on Google by all means if you need to. Sorry guys if I'm yawning. I'm just a little bit tired. I I'm just a little bit tired um, and stuff. And again, Boogie, that was a pretty awesome epic prank that you pulled on Jesse. And again, Jesse, um, I feel bad that I somewhat kind of feel bad that you're experiencing trauma from it all. I hope you recover, man. But also, I still somewhat kind of think you kind of deserve the prank. But uh, now just be careful next time. Um, and be aware. Try to be aware of the fact that Boogie is gonna try to prank you every year, like he has been for whatever how many years he has been pranking you, like he did. I hate to admit, man, but it was just an awesome prank. You know, and Swift, I'm also sorry about the trauma you experienced and the fact that your knees are hurting and stuff. And I also want to congratulate you again on your journey or on your weight loss journey and all the amount of subscribers you've have gained and all that. That's awesome, man. Um, I don't know if anyone is watching. Like I said, I can't read comments. I just had bought this phone not too long ago. Seems to work. It's a nice phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy S9 4G LTE from AT&T. And it's a nice phone, but the actual retail price, I just found out the actual retail price of this when I first was buying it, and I'm still in the middle of buying it by making payments on it, um, each month. But this phone here is cost about 700 or $750 to buy it right out from the store. I originally wanted to get the Galaxy Note 9, but I could not afford it. Hopefully, 2 years down the road, I'll be able to afford it, but I can't at the moment. So, but of course, this phone is a good phone. I like it. It seems to work. It's doing the job that I having it do, which is to provide you guys content and stuff like that. So, this phone, I hate. I would let I think I'm gonna give it you know the good review it deserves, and I think that this phone is a very wonderful phone. I like it. I enjoy using it. It seems to do what its job is supposed to do. Um, the vacuum cleaner that I have, I never thought that in a million years I would get a Kirby, but however, I now have a Kirby. I love it. I adore it. It's just it's a good vacuum cleaner. It seems to help me keep my house clean. I got all the attachments and everything that came with it. It only cost me $60. That's because I bought a used Kirby, but it still today looks like new. It works like new. It still works. I mean, it's just a wonderful vacuum. I enjoy using it. Um, whenever I have to clean my house and stuff. I think it's a Kirby Diamond Anniversary Edition, which could be the one of the rare vacuums. I don't know for sure, but it seems to be a good vacuum. Also, to a friend of mine's relatives who had a birthday party that my friend took me to. The birthday party that I went to was fun. I enjoyed meeting my friend's relative whose daughters who she was throwing a birthday party for. The cake, of course, was a little sweet, but it was delicious, of course. Now the dinner, the food she prepared was very good and excellent. I enjoyed it. I would, if she had some type of restaurant or something for the food she prepared, I would honestly would give her 5 stars. In fact, just because she made that dinner at her in her within her own home for the guests that she did the part, or, of course for her daughters for the birthday that she did for her daughters and everything, but also inviting the guests that she had over there. I believe all the guests, including all the guests there, including myself, enjoyed that food, which I would provide or give y'all her name, but I just don't think that would be good for me to disclose a friend of mine, my friend's name, or her or his niece's name, because I just don't think it's a good idea for me to mention their name because I'm trying to protect them, and stuff. So it's just one of my protection policies. I don't mention names of close friends of mine or relatives of mine because I don't want to put them in harm's way or anything like that, because there are crazy people out here in this world that mean people harm, and I do not want to put any of them at harm or at risk of any harm of any kind of that. So that's why I can't mention their names, but the event of my friend's niece's daughter's birthday party was, it was, nice. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Um, Stuff like that. So the party was seemed to be a success. It would have, for me, I would think it would give like 5 stars for, the food and, and just having a good time, I guess, um, and stuff like that. Um, Anyways, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. This has been JC Johnson's reviews and advice. So I will talk to y'all later. Peace. Well, signing off, of course.